Mafia 4 was a rumored upcoming action-adventure video game that was being developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games. The game was rumored to be in development for the past few years, but was unfortunately announced as just a rumor. Let's break down what happened to the title and if fans should expect a Mafia 4 game in the future. As always, all the sources will be linked in the description below, so make sure to check those out and support those original writers. And with that out of the way, let's get into what happened to Mafia 4. Let's start with the rumors and why fans thought a sequel might happen. I already made a video covering everything we knew about the title, including rumors and how the previous games could set up a potential sequel. So I will link that video down below, which is a good starting point if you are interested in the Mafia 4 rumors. Another article that I cover in that video that everyone should read is from notable gaming journalist Jason Schreier, and he wrote an article for Kotaku titled "How the Makers of Mafia 3 Lost Their Way." And the article includes some development history on the Mafia franchise, along with early plans for Mafia 4, which would have been set in Vegas during the 1970s. There were rumors and speculation since then, and the most notable leak happened in April of 2021, where a user claimed they had a relative who works for ESRB Canada, and they have details about Mafia 4. The leak isn't real, so I'm not going to cover it here, but I will link it down below if you are interested, and when it was released, a lot of the community believed it, or at least spread it around. The most notable news around Mafia 4 came in November of 2021 when it was announced that Take-Two and 2K were canceling a $53 million game from Hangar 13. In his article for Bloomberg, Jason Schreier gave additional details about the project because many fans were curious if the game was Mafia 4. Instead, Schreier said the project was a game called Volt. He said, quote, "The game, which has been in development in various forms since 2017, was set to feature superheroes competing in online gameplay. It was set to be a new intellectual property for Hangar 13, but 2K executives didn't see it as a worthwhile investment because of the amount of time needed in development before it became a finished product," the people said. Employees of Hangar 13, which is owned by Take-Two and based in Novato, California, met Thursday to discuss next steps for the studio. They were told no one would lose their jobs for now and that employees who worked on Volt will be transferred to existing projects within the studio or elsewhere at 2K. And that was said by people familiar with the discussions. So Volt was a project that Schreier did mention in his How the Makers of Mafia 3 Lost Their Way article. He discusses that after plans for Mafia 4 fell through in 2017, this was their next project. And it seems like this has been their project since 2017 and after the only real canceled version of Mafia 4. And to be as clear as possible, Schreier made an additional tweet that the rumors of Hangar 13 making a Mafia 4 were always false except early in 2016 and 2017. So what does this mean now? It means the future of Mafia is not looking good at the moment. I assume that the franchise will be back at some point, but it will most likely be from a new studio and a soft reboot of sorts. And hopefully this doesn't mean the end of Hangar 13 and the studio is able to keep creating games, even if they never return to the Mafia series, and hopefully Take-Two and 2K can still find value in the studio. And that for the most part is what happened to Mafia 4. It sounds like all the rumors post 2017 were not true, and there is no secret Mafia project in development. Hangar 13 was working on a new project, and it's not looking good for the studio ever since that hidden project was canceled. Either way, that's where I'm going to end this video. Make sure to like and share, subscribe for weekly gaming news, and I will see you guys in the next one.